안녕하세요 여러분. Joe입니다. Hi guys, I'm Joe, and I am a new BBC. Just yesterday, which was the 24th, so excited, I went to go see Block B, and oh my god, if anybody else was in DC with me, you all know they were amazing. I have no complaints, and I complain about everything. I complain about Frozen. I complain about every Disney movie from here to the ends of the earth. But Block B literally was one of the best shows I think I've ever gone to. But this is my first K-pop. This is my first K-pop concert. And beyond my expectations. Now, I was in the orchestra toward the back, and I had to wear my glasses to be able to see like Zico and Tate and everybody, but I was still blown away by the entire concert, especially the ending with very, very, very good, the rough version. Oh my god. I said very, very, very good. It's very, very good. Sorry. But it was amazing. Now, my only complaints were probably about the excessive other BBCs. I mean, come on, guys. I was so happy to meet other people who were into Block B just like me. I was so ecstatic. I was like, you guys are awesome, and we can all talk and hang out. And I met a whole bunch of really cool people there. And I found out a whole bunch of my friends liked them, and they were up closer, and they got to get autographs and stuff. Shame on you, Kat. Shame on you for not telling me. But I was generally just excited to be there and be around people who like the same thing that I like, because it's really hard, especially because I work in a government job, so people look at me like crazy, crazy girl who likes K-pop. And I'm just like, I can't help it. I like K-pop. I like Korean idols, the beautiful boys. It's so beautiful. It's like, you've seen some of the American men around here? Just saying. But I have a bone to pick with some of you BBCs. I don't understand what some of your guys' problems were. There were some people who were genuinely just upset because they were not called up onto the stage to do the group games, and lucky for the people who were. Good for them. But don't sit up there and poo-poo on them and ruin their experience, and you're sitting up there screaming and carrying on and being all upset. There was a girl who was sitting 2 rows in front of me, and she was literally I hate using this word, but she was so ratchet. She was screaming and how dare, Zico was about to pick me, and how dare you interrupt him, and he said my name. I'm like, how the hell did he say your name unless it was written on the sign? And the only thing I saw on your sign was, Zico Oppa, I love you. So, I don't know what you're talking about, sweetheart. Another thing that really bothered me was one of my friends had told me after the concert was over, we all got to go up and high-five with all of them, and oh my god, I was I blacked out for 2 seconds. So I was like, oh my god, J.O. And then Skip, I think it was Yukwon, and then it was Park Young. No, it was J.O., Tae, Yukwon, P.O., Park Young, B-Bomb, and then Zico. At the very end, oh my god, Zico. Who doesn't love Zico? But somebody had told me that after I had left, that a girl literally forced him into a hug. Now, I don't know about the rest of y'all, but I didn't pay for a hug. I didn't expect a hug. So, the fact that she went up there and did that, I'm not saying I'm jealous of her for doing that. I'm saying that I'm genuinely shocked that she did that, because I've been studying and looking up different videos and reading different things about Korean culture, and it's kind of a no-no to sit up there and hug somebody, especially somebody that you don't even know, some random person you don't know. You're not supposed to hug them. Even close friends, especially females and male friends, from what I know, they do hug, but only if they're really close. You're a complete stranger. How would you... I understand that you are a fan. Good for you. I'm happy that you're a fan. Awesome. But you need to remember one, this is his job. Two, he's happy to be here and perform for all of us. And three, he's happy to give you a high five and he wants to interact with you, but that does not give you the right to put your hands on him just because it's like, oh, high five. High five does not act with mean, like, oh my god, high five, hug. No, he's not American. You have to, like, at least respect his boundaries and be like, okay, well, I'm gonna give you a high five because that's what you're comfortable with. Because after that, I'm sure he was kind of just like, whoa, I'm so uncomfortable right now. And that's the last thing I want for Block B, is to be uncomfortable in America. I don't know if this is their first time coming to America, like, if they came to America before they debuted or anything like that, like, just with family or whatever, but the fact that they came to see us, like, is awesome, and I respected them for that. I am a fan that's like, oh my gosh, I get to see my K-pop idols, but I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm not like that. Only when, like, I high-fived him, and then, like, after I went to the safety of my house, I was like, oh my god, Zico, I touched your hand, oh my god, and Tia, I touched your hand, oh my god. But rather than that, I'd have to say I was genuinely shocked that had happened. I was like, I felt really bad for him. And there are other people who were complaining. I was like, oh, it was kind of like all over the place, and I'm listening to the people who were in my audience, in my row, who were like, oh, like, I didn't like it, they were all over the place, they weren't as conformed, and, like, there are other bands who, like, perform, like, more professional and more clean. That's the one thing I enjoy about Block B, and I'm sure you guys do too, is that Block B is, like, off the wall everywhere. They're not so conformist, like, no offense to other K-pop groups, because I love EXO and all those other ones. I'm now getting into K-pop. I just got into K-pop around November last year, so I'm still pretty new. But when it comes to Block B, I enjoy them because they're goofy. They're not trying to be like, oh, sexy in your face, rub my lip, bite my lip, grab my crotch. No, they're not like that. I love the fact that they're goofy and they're like the nerds of the K-pop world. But the fact that people were like, oh, well, they didn't perform like how I want. It's not as good as like EXO or VIX or something. And I'm like, why? Why does that even matter? It's like, if you're upset about that, why did you come to the showcase? Because I've watched showcases when they're in Korea online, and they're doing the same thing. They're just, toward the end, it's hot. They're tired. Oh, and I will talk about something else in a minute about the hotness in the auditorium and everything about them. But, like, give them a freaking chance, okay? And on top of that, didn't they just finish, like, a tour in Japan? And then they flew over here, and they had just finished their showcase in New York. Then they're coming here, then they're going to Miami. Give them a break. Oh my gosh, like, that killed me. They were awesome, in my opinion. I've been to quite a few concerts, and I've never screamed or jumped or lost my voice like that before, except for Block B. So much love for you guys. I love Block B. No. One more thing before I go, and just throwing that out there. Oh my gosh. I don't know who gives them their outfits, and I understand that it's easier for them to just wear suits for the whole performance because it's, you don't have to change in and out of costumes and stuff, and it's just easier that way. But could they have made the suits in a different material? Because it's hot on that stage. I've been on stages before. I've done plays and stuff. It's hot. And to be wearing, like, a black suit, and I think it was velvet, I'm not sure, my eyesight's kind of messed up, but good God, they must have been hot. Like, sweating, hot, profusely flinging. I'm surprised that people in the front row didn't get sprayed by sweat. And I'm just saying I would not have had a problem with that. Just putting it out there. But, I don't know. I felt bad for the boys. I was like, you could have put them in, like, stuff that they wore for their videos, where, like, Yukon, like, has sleeveless shirt, and Zico's wearing, like, a jacket, but, like, a white, something else rather than that, because I understand they're trying to look kind of the same and, like, have a clean look, but I know they were hot as hell. They were like, oh, they're dying, because they were, like, constantly, water. I was like, oh, I'm so sorry for you. But rather than that, thank you, Block B, for coming to America, and shout out to DC, because when BAP came to America, they didn't come to DC, and I couldn't afford to go all the way out to New York to go see them. But I was happy that Block B was my first K-pop concert, so yay for Block B fighting. But that's it, guys. I just wanted to go on a little rant about, like, well, not a rant, but, like, just a critique of Block B and their concert and everything. I was so happy to see so many BBCs out there who was like, I love you, Block B. It's like, I love them too. High five. Not in the face, but high five. But I genuinely enjoyed myself, and I hope you guys did too. And I've seen a couple of different people, like, uploading videos and stuff, and I'm just like, ooh, I can't wait to watch. But, I might, if I go to more concerts, or if I have anything else to say about K-pop now that I'm getting into it, I might post more videos. If you guys like this one, give it a like, and give me some comments about how you felt about the concert if you went, or how this can, if you've been to a K-pop concert before and you were just kind of shocked at how the fans are reacting, and not in a positive way, because that just shocked me, that I was just like, why can't you just be happy that they're literally in the same country as you? Like, even if they hadn't come to DC and they were, like, in California, to be like, oh my god, Block B's in California! They're in the same country as me! Oh god! I would be ecstatic. Just saying. But, bye guys! Thanks for watching.